Welcome everybody and welcome to the live stream. Man, oh man, I had my setup a bit funny, but it's going okay. Let's get into it. We're gonna have a lot of fun, man. It's green charts all around pretty much. So we're gonna get into that. Let's go. Bam. And of course, let's pull up some of our cool setup here. Let's go. Did I just try to say that out loud? I think I did. Yes, I did. All right, let's get into it. We've got a few people in the house already. Hopefully the audio is up and running. I thought I had on the right setup, but had it on the wrong page, because I've been doing so much other stuff. Let's just check the audio. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we've got a green check. We're going good. So let's get into it. We're going to change this to live chat and get into that. Man, the setups are like lit today. Lit. This chart. Look at this chart, man. We're at all times high pretty much for the day. 6.81. We're at 6.75. This is on Hex. We are looking good. And of course, we've got Brazil in the house there. Let's go. Absolutely. And of course, you came in at 5 o'clock. So that's half an hour ago. Good to see Briz. And Briz was on Kinetics. So it was really nice to see Briz on Kinetics. Really, really cool. Such a cool dude, man. Such a cool dude. Was it a brother from another mother? Is that what they say? A brother from another mother. That's what Wales Only would say. A brother from another mother. Get your T-shares. I love it. And of course, we had Wales on there talking about T-shares. Now, obviously, we cover T-shares every single day here. It really is the heart of Hex. We talk about that, accumulating T-shares. The share rate is going up and to the right. It's not coming back down. And, of course, Stressful Struggle says $100 incoming, yeah. And Bitfinesse says on fire. We are definitely on fire. Black Square, Hex pumping. It is. Look at that chart. Juicy chart. Looking good. Z says $1 Hex Halloween this year or $1 Hex Christmas this year, says Z. That's interesting, that. Let's see. Well, you know, Pulsechain, around Pulsechain, that's probably my a dollar lift. You get a dollar lift on that. DJ in the house there with the eyes looking around. I wish I had a T-share for every time Hex Token said, yee-hoo. I don't know if it's spelled like that, DJ. I don't know if it's spelled like that, man. DJ in the house, all love. Good to see you, DJ. We are back to having some goddamn fun in this shy something woo or something. I'm not quite sure what that is, DJ. PulseCon after party at my bar is going to be off the chain, says DJ. Very, very cool. Brazil with the fires, loving it. And of course, who else? Robbie O, Hex Token channel member. You're the first in the chat. I think you are. Of course, a big shout out to the channel members. They support this channel. And Robbie O is one of them. Has anybody looked at the Hedron chart in the past few days? We have been looking at it multiple times a day on this channel. And we are pushing the boundaries. We're going to get onto Hedron very, very soon. It's just at 30,000. So we might actually jump there now. Hex is up pumping. Hedron just hit 30,081. Woo! It's in overbought territory, but the market is pumping. Ether is about to hit 2,000. So we're hitting some key milestones across the board. Across the board, are we hitting those a big time? So some nice stuff happening there. Let's check out Maxi. We got Maxi in here somewhere. Oh, there's Maxi. Maxi at 13 cents. Man, 13-cent Maxi. Woo! Hot doggity dog. We got the pumping delicious. And we got Pulse Dodge there at currently at $7.34. Let's jump back to Hex, which is currently at 6.7 cents there. I keep wanting to say $6, but, you know, this is the way we roll. Hexbucker, good morning all. Hey, good to see Hexbucker in the house. A big shout out to everybody in Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and England. A big shout out to you. Just waking up there. It's always good to see you guys coming on board. And, of course, Brennan there, g'day from the city. Had a great time. I got to check out a cool Chinese garden of friendship. Got some cool photos as well. Nice one, Brennan. Sounds like a bit of fun. We got Brian in the house there managing to make it. Good to see Brian. What else there? What up, boys? What a week in Hex goes, says Robbio. Absolutely. Crypto Maniacs in the house. Hello. Good to see you. And who else is in there? Z, I will stake all Hedron for sure, says Z. Let's do it. Got that PZN. Yeah, so there's one strategy. We're going to be talking about Icosa strategy there. And, of course, Z talking about I'm going to stake my Hedron. Yep, it's going to be interesting to see what percentage of all Hedron gets staked. Remember, there's about 85 trillion Hedron. We're going to see. And also what happens to the OA accounts and the Hex Godwell. What happens to all that stuff? We're going to find out soon enough, I guess. Let's do it. Got that PZN. I like it. It's just stressful struggle. All right, so here we are with the charts. Let's have a little. We're going to have a little flashback. So we're going to have a look back at, if you haven't checked my video out on Window of Opportunity, we're going to have a quick look back at what's coming up in the future here. We've already obviously gone through a few of these days. but let's get into it. The ecosystem window of opportunity there. And of course, we talked about August coming up. Obviously, today was when I did the video, so it's a little old. We had the CPI index came in better than expected, and that was cool. We were expecting Icosa to come up, buybacks, of course, coming up on the 15th at 0 UTC time on Monday, or 8 p.m. On Sunday Eastern time there. So that's cool. And of course, that's going to have some buying pressure on Hex already. And of course, we can see Hex at the moment like a boss, getting up at 6.8 cents. Now, in the first live stream, I think 1 or 2 people were calling 6.9. Looks like that's where we're heading. And of course, my price prediction is up to 6.2, 6.3. And that's to challenge this previous resistance here back in the beginning of June. So that's kind of where I'm heading with the Hex price prediction. And of course, some people said, 6.9, they can feel we get today. We are very close to that. We may get over 7 cents during this live stream. Hold on to your hats. And of course, hold on to your dry powder. Is that what you say? I don't know. But it's definitely looking good. So we've got, this is a major bullish. That's why it's in green. Coaster coming up. And of course, that's on track. That's on track with pretty much where I said. So mid-August, and we're looking good, 15th. All right. Then later after that, we're going to have Maximus Perpetuals, another 4 products that are going to buy Hex off the market. So this chart's going to look pretty juicy over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Let's see what happens. What is the power of these projects, plus the natural chart progression that we were having anyway, and on top of that, ETH 2.0. It's going to be pretty exciting to see that play out. And so therefore, we're going to buy more Hex, buy a lot more Hex, potentially up to 600 million Hex could go in these contracts, maybe more. And of course, what percentage of that will go and buy Hex? 60 million? I don't know. Not too much Hex left. And of course, let's go to the Hex daily stats and just quickly check on how much is in the pool based on the Hex daily stats count. We've got 137 million Hex in the pool there. It could be a bit crazy, man. It could get crazy in this house. I'm saying in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Could get absolutely crazy, man. How much is going to come out of liquid wallets for Maximus? How much is going to come out of buying pressure onto Hex? These products are probably at least maybe based on indications from Dipcatcher, the dev for Maximus, probably maybe 3 weeks, possibly a September launch. He's going to be at PulseCon. He did tease about announcing it at PulseCon, but a lot of people were saying launch earlier. And of course, he's been doing read-through codes on YouTube today. If you haven't seen that on the Team Token, he's been doing live feeds on the code and how it works and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be fascinating to see any update on that. So cool. That's expected to come up super bullish. Buy more Hex. We like that. And then September coming up. This is our window of opportunity. Remember, 6th to the 9th, PulseCon 2022, super bullish. Up to 3,000 people, premier event for Pulsechain. Now, it doesn't really matter that Pulsechain's not going to be there because it's going to be a conference and all the projects are going to be demonstrating what's coming up. And, of course, there's so much more to be there. So, hey, Richard is in the US. Obviously, they're looking after his mother. And it looks like his mother's doing okay because he's been out and about. So, probably a good chance there. And he may just stay on until PulseCon. It just seems logical. Obviously, just speculation on my part, but looking bullish. We saw him on BitBoy Crypto. Wasn't that cool on the stage? That was epic. And we may see him attend a lot of other things. Seen him at concerts, seen him shopping. Apparently got harassed by the police after a lady, I think it was in Florida, was harassing him at a store. And of course, he'd been buying so much they weren't used to it. So it was pretty hilarious. So PulseCon coming up to 3,000 people is going to be pretty epic. And then, of course, on the 19th there, ETH 2.0 merge. And we just saw that the Goali testnet has been moved to proof of stake. So migration there on all the testnets has been completed. The market is loving it. And, of course, we can see the ETH price here about to hit 2K and leading the market up there, 5% gains, looking really, really good. So everything is like perfect storm, perfect window of opportunity, and everything's playing out so far. We have been pretty lucky. Of course, obviously, it's going to be a docking of the proof of work, which is ETH is currently a hybrid between the beacon chain proof of work. It's going to be a full docking, and of course, move to a full proof of stake system. Not going to impact the gas, the gas prices necessarily, or the speed of the chain. That's further down the line with the next phase of ETH 2.0 with the surge. and with sharding and roll-ups and things like that. So that's further down the chain. So that means that, Pulsechain doesn't need to launch in this phase. The first scenario is people talking about this. Now, Richard has been saying soon, things like that. So I did post the latest update today from his Wolf of Wall Street video. But that's kind of where we are at this stage. So kind of cool. And let's just quickly pull that in on the update. I think I've got that queued. So we're going to have a quick look at that. I'm pretty sure I've got that one in. Let us go. I got so many that I got to. Is this the one? I'm not sure. Latest. I think it might be this one. Bam. Let's see if this is the one.
There's so many people sacrificed for the new coins. Well, so the first sacrifice was to support freedom of speech and the Sense Foundation, a charity to do medical research. It raised $27 million for them. Then the next sacrifice was for freedom of movement, because COVID really messed that up for everybody. Everyone was basically in house arrest without committing a crime. I'm not a fan. And then that one generated a lot of, there was an address. If you sent money to it, you sacrificed it, you get nothing in return. But because some people noticed that you did that, you're going to get free coins on this new network. I've forked the Ethereum network. You can go use it now. The test net is fun. You can play with all your coins. In the bear market, what could be better than playing with your coins for fun? No risk. Go to pulsechain.com and you can go play with your free coins. Eventually, the mainnet will come out, hopefully soon. And then you'll have a copy of the Ethereum network with higher throughput, lower fees, world's largest free airdrop. And you're going to get a copy of every single coin you have on the Ethereum network, including Ethereum itself, on this new chain for free. And you don't have to sign up. You don't have to do anything. It just works. And it's been working for months. We just want the security to be perfect, like Hex's was. And there's some things that we want to fix to make them perfect.
All right, so that was kind of the latest update there from Richard. And obviously, using the word soon a few times, but always says that in conditions, that's with the fact that they've got, kind of security to do. So we're getting closer, though, getting closer to that. And cool. And hey, so maybe we might get a September. It's definitely possible. And he might surprise to the upside there. And he may physically be at the conference, which could be cool. So that might play out. But the pulse chains not necessarily need to be forked here. Although, of course, we talked about the miners trying to fork the chain off into a proof of work chain, and of course, airdropping those tokens. But of course, the chain's going to be inferior. It's still going to be a proof of work chain. Still going to have all the electricity dumping on people's heads. Still going to be the slow and sluggish. So it's going to have all the issues there without all the ZK rollups and sharding and stuff like that. And of course, they're going to have to spend not just money on that, but money on their whole dev team. I understand that they have something like 60 devs. So they've got a lot of issues around that. So still a lot of question marks there. And then, of course, we've got at the end the Fed rate hike on the 21st of the month. That's pretty key. Now, before that, of course, we're going to have some inflation numbers for August and some CPI numbers for August as well. So that's going to be in September, and they will come up. I'll be doing a video on that soon. So we've got that feeding into the rate hike decision. But basically, now we're pared down with the current data. People are thinking maybe a 50 basis points down from 75 seems to be the main estimate at this stage. So we'll just play with that. In other words, we've got a nice window of opportunity. There it is, the window of opportunity. And, of course, it's playing out like brilliant at the moment. Brilliant at the moment. So very cool. All right, so that's a bit of a summary of that video. We got the Hex price at 6.76 cents, just looking really, really good. And of course, we've got the rest of the charts looking pretty good. Hedron looking pretty good. I might close down the DEX one there. We've got 3,100 now on Hedron. It's just marching. It's marching up. So salute, because it's on the upwards there. We've got the launch date for Icosa coming up on the 15th of August at 00 UTC or 8 p.m. Eastern time. Looking really good on Icosa. And that's going to be cool. So this is what's going to be launching on the 15th, the Icosa system. We're going to have Hedron staking, and of course that's going to eat up the Hedron supply, 85 trillion, and of course the price is reacting to that big time. And then of course we're going to have Icosa staking. It's going to be no Icosa at the beginning. It's going to be pretty rare, so people are going to be jumping over each other to try and get the stuff, I guess. And of course the markets could be pretty illiquid. I don't know how quickly we'll have some liquidity pairs get up there. If they are up quick, I don't know, they might be pretty illiquid. It's going to be pretty crazy Be careful you don't make losses, with whatever you're trying to, trade for that. It's going to be interesting. The HSI buybacks, of course, are the big deal for Hex. You're going to need Hex for the HSIs. If you don't already have HSIs or have liquid Hex, then you have to buy it on the market. So bullish for Hex, as we say. And, of course, that is going to be a key driver over the next couple of weeks, I would suggest, into the chart. Obviously, earlier as well. But, of course, if people want to FOMO into getting Icosa in the first couple of weeks, the only way to get Icosa is to sell HSI stakes to the Icosa contract. So bullish for Hex. Then, of course, this is going to be bullish too. We always say, I suspect this is going to be very popular. This is an alternative to Hedron staking. Obviously, a lot of people get free Hedron from their Hex T-share claims, or they make HSI stakes and they can borrow against them, all that sort of stuff. There's going to be a few strategies around that. People have multiple wallets, multiple stakes and things. The other thing, of course, this is going to be 14 days long. And, of course, people are going to be earning Icosa here. If you stake Icosa, you're going to be earning Icosa and Hedron. And, of course, if you stake Hedron, you're going to be earning Icosa. So these two both earn Icosa from that point of view. So, yeah, going to be fun to see. Icosa is going to be rare to start. And, of course, they're all the bonuses that you can get there as well. So it's going to be fun to see that play out. Last man standing, and we are always say it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's some of the cool stuff happening there. Obviously, Maxi's moving up with Hex there, 13 cents, and Pulse Dodge there at 7.31. Now, someone's asked a question in the chat there, I think earlier. So let me just get to that. We got Benny Blanco, Jordan Belfort, and BitBoy are buying. That says Benny. Yeah, true that. They're spreading the word. It's starting to spread around, man. We're knocking over walls here with the whole Hex ecosystem. It really is cool. And I think I answered Robbio's one there. Yes, September's a possibility. I still think it's going to be later though, Robbio. And we'll just have to wait and find out there. Now, if you saw the video I did today, I posted a video from Kinetics that was just on Discord Syndicate. And of course, they just announced that the highest of stakes form is finished, is locked in. And of course, basically, they've probably already been doing it, but seeking out distribution that deals with the OTTs like Disney, Netflix, and others. And of course, they're going to try and get as many eyes on this as possible. And of course, that will probably end up being backed up. So very, very cool. Basically, the final edit has been locked in for the film, and it's not expected to change. So check that video out too. So really bullish stuff that's coming. Supposed to come out at the end of the year. So it's all games on now. Distribution stage now. What else we got? A few others there. Morning from the UK. Did you see that shout out from the one only Mike Tyson done yesterday? Yeah, I retweeted that. I think I've got it on my tweets here. Just having a look through there on that one. I definitely retweeted it, but we got BitBoy there. Icosa Guide. I'm pretty sure I retweeted that one with Mike Tyson. That would have been a paid Mike Tyson, but it was a nice little thing to do. A lot of celebrities do paid shout outs. There we are. There's Mike Tyson there. So it was pretty cool from Mike Tyson. So you can definitely check that out. Let me just copy the tweet there on that one. And that's Mike Tyson. I think Tyson. Maybe someone's beat me to it, posting it, but hey, there it is. In any case, there is the link. Brian says, didn't you see that link? Hold fast. I got a link. Oh, cool. Brian, I think Brian might have beat me to that one. Bullish. CP in the house. Hey, morning, CP. Good to see you. And we've got Hex price at 6.8. Woohoo! Pump. I need some music, man. But last time I paid the music, the studio bugged out. So it's probably an issue with the StreamYard there. What else there? Yeah, I got beaten there with It's Now played that video. So very nice. I don't even know if I've got that up actually. Let me see if I got that up. Let's view that to YouTube. Just let me see if I can get that.
How long do you think it takes for the average trade?
And maybe we can actually pull it up. That was the tweet. That's the video.
Hey, what's going on, Richard? Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you're doing to try and change the world. And
what's up, Richard? It's Mike.
All right, I think we got this. We're going to queue it up, so stay tuned. That's looking good. So let's pull it up. Bam. And I'm going to pause that. So let's watch that in. I'm going to have to pull it out. So let me just add that in. Stop streaming. And share the screen. That's normally why I have pre-record videos, because it takes a little bit longer to set up. Let's play it out.
Hey, what's going on, Richard? Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you're doing to try and change the world, and good luck this week with the interviews. Got some big interviews today, this week, and I know you got things going on with your mom, so you probably, a little bit all over the map. Tell your mother I hope she feels better. Thank you for having you. I got somebody else who wants to say hello. Check him out. Yeah, sorry, he's gonna jump on stream here in a second. Yo, Mike. He's in the other room.
Hey, what's up, Richard? It's Mike Tyson here. David tells me that you're doing a lot of good in this world. And so I just want to say, keep it up. And I hope your mother's doing well. All the best to you and your family. With you.
How's it going, everybody?
All right, cool. Man, that mic picks up the breathing pretty badly. That's pretty sad. All right, cool. Let's jump back here. We're going to share the screens again. I sound like the Wolf of Wall Street guy. That's pretty funny. The Wolf of Wall Street guy was breathing into the mic the whole time. That's pretty crazy. That's why I don't try play videos through this thing, because it brings up everything. Morning, Red Squirrel's in the house. Hey, morning, Red Squirrel. Good to see you. Hex is at 6.829, folks. Are you feeling the pump? A green pump. Bam, bam. And if you're in the UK, you woke up to the green pump. It's been going pretty much all day, to be honest. Like, we've had a pretty good day in the office. Lots of news too. Good momentum happening. But for next in there, thanks. It's Brian. You're good one, Brian. AP in the house. Hex is moving. It definitely is. Wookie's in the house as well. Good to see Wookie. And a Squirrel. Yeah, Squirrel's here. Never fear. Squirrel is here. Francis, hello, Francis. Good to see you in the house. Bit Finesse says McLeod was holding fast into that link. Yeah, says Bit Finesse. True. What else we got there? Brazilology, what's up, guys? I saw the Mike Tyson cameo. It was pretty cool. Great White says, I got a feeling September will be a good month. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be good indeed. Here we are, Hex challenging up. We might hit over 7 cents during this live stream. It's looking good. I love Mike Tyson. I hope he makes some Hex stakes. Yeah, me too. Get on board, Mike Tyson. If you're out there, get on board and become a T-shirt holder. T-shirts are going to be worth more than a Bitcoin. Is that what we heard? I think we heard that. It's going to be awesome. Have you got Bitcoin? No, I've got T-shares. No way. You have not got T-shares. No, you have not. It's going to be a bit like that. Mike Tyson's the goat, says McLeod. Yeah, he's certainly entertaining, dude. That's for sure. Of course, Iron Mike is the bomb. Yeah. He's got videos all over YouTube, man. All over YouTube. Superman pump, bring it, says Brian. Absolutely. And Xbox One has landed. Hey, Superman, good to see Xbox One. Z in the house there says Jordan was breathing on the mic badly. You are right. Yeah. That's why I don't like playing video feeds through YouTube, because the StreamYard, it's just so hard to navigate it. And the studio mic that I'm using at the moment pulls it all up. So that's why I avoid it. I learnt my lessons, but I had to do that time because we had to hear Mike Tyson, didn't we? We had to hear him. He was good. He's good. I don't even know what accent that was, but it was bad, whatever it was. All right, cool. And we got. Are we going to get to 2,000 during this live stream? I think we might do. We're at 1994. Let me reset this, because sometimes the API for Coin360 gets stuck. So there we are. No, we're at 995. It's holding. We could hit 2,000 there. We got Hex could hit 7 cents during this live stream. This is going to be a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Let's pull up some other indicators as well. We've got, look at the buying here. Woohoo! And the sellers down here. Awesome. And look at our momentum of our buyers trend right at the top, man. 44. There's got to be some little retrace once we get around the 7 cent mark. We might get 7.2. This could keep going. I mean, it can keep going. You know what I mean? Like that can go higher, but we haven't seen that sort of level for a while. Oh, well, we came back here all the way back in September when we had our big bull run. we got the momentum up to 57. So it's definitely possible. We got our buyer signal up to 49. We're at 40 at the moment. So there's got to be a certain physical gap in this chart. But at the moment, it's bullish, bullish. Let's have a look at our RSI as well. We're just entered overbought territory, but we can stay up here for a few days. And so that's where we are at this stage. So just take that into account. And of course, we have got bullish on the stochastic RSI as well. It was going to trend us down, giving us a sell signal, but it's crossed back up there, just like kind of like this sort of formation, but even shorter here. And such is the FOMO of what's coming up here. Can't keep up with the fundamentals in the chart, right? We've got these fundamentals coming, man. It's hard to keep up that. We got everything is fundamental. It's just going to be a perfect storm, a perfect window of opportunity. And I say we probably won't have any potential issues possibly until September, maybe with the inflation and the GP numbers. I think it's what I said. All right, so cool. And we got Hedron here at the moment firing as well on overbought territory at 3,000. So this is, you're probably starting to get a little overheated. So just take that into account. And of course, we got 13 cents on Maxi too. And that's just ended overbought territory, but they can stay there for a while. Man, it's going to be fun times coming up here. Hex, it's going up. It's going up bigger here. I'm going to scroll this up here. Let's get this zoomed in so we can fully enjoy the daily chart here. We're at 6.8, but we actually got the 6.847 looking really good. Man, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are. That's definitely pumpalicious, that's for sure. James Bond in the house. Hello, everybody. Good to see you, James. Hex to the moon. Absolutely. Boom, shaka, laka, boom, pump on. Yeah, I like that, Brennan. Boom, shaka, laka, pump on. I like it. Rockets up to the right. It is going. Let's go, says Briz. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's go. Looking really, really good. All right. Cool. So we're going to get into a little bit of stuff here. We've got the charts are going to keep doing their thing. Now, if you haven't got into our Discord, definitely jump in there. We've got a cool bunch of people in there, man. We're up at 620 people. And of course, heading towards 650. So definitely links in the video description. Join. If you haven't joined this channel, we're heading towards 5,555. So is Crypto 7. Both of our channels are moving up at similar rates. And of course, we're both heading towards that. So definitely throw a sub to either channel and get into gold there. Let's have a look here. We're up to 5,330 subscribers. So getting pretty close. We need another 225 to get there. Looking good, though. Looking good. All right. What else are we doing? We're going to look at Icosa. That's what we're doing. Now, jump into the chat there if you've got any particular. I'm going to move that around a little bit there. If you've got any particular strategies that you're going to be doing, let us know in the chat what you might be doing in the chat there. So you can write a little paragraph to say, yeah, I'm going to do Hedron staking. I'm going to do some HSI buybacks. You don't have to tell us the numbers. You can just say what you're going into. Maybe you're going to use multiple accounts. Just anything you feel like alpha dropping in the chat there, let us know. But currently, Hex at 6.8. Everything's looking so good. That's why I bring those quad charts in because it's so amazing. So let's go to the quad charts there for a little bit. We're going to pull that up and leave it on there for a bit so you can see all the charts at once. We've got Hex on the left and the hourly. We've got Hedron on the daily on the right. I'm going to get rid of the, let me just get rid of the full charts here. Let me get rid of the RSI. Look at that chart, man. It's insane. So that's cool. And we've also got Maximus here. I'm going to put that into the premium on the left. And we've got the price on the right there for Maximus. So that way we can watch them all at once. Let me just drag that down a little bit there. Very nice. Very nice. There we are. So looking good. And you can see a bit more of that chart. How's that look? Pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. We might get rid of the banner, actually, since we're going to show all those charts. And I get into the comments there. Robbio says the Hex Hedron pairing chart. Wow, says Robbio. Yep, looking pretty good. And Big Kahuna House at Icosa. What's it? Icosa Maravalosa. Maravalsa. So cool. I guess is that Spanish? I guess it's Spanish. Let me know about Baguna. What a wonderful thing, says Baguna. Nice. That is so true. Look at these charts. Woohoo! Yeah. Looking beastie boy. These charts are looking so good. All right, so we're going to come back to that. But oh, look there, Hex. Go Hex. Go Gadget. I'm going to pull that chart down a little bit there just so we can see that. That's the hourly on Hex, by the way. I got the maybe I should move this to the hourly too. Let's see what Hedron looks like on the hourly. Let's have a look there. That's Hedron on the hourly. Let's move Maximus to the hourly too. Why not? That's a bit might get a bit more action there. Let's more Maximus there on the hourly, and Maxi there as well is currently on the premium there on the daily. So we might move that to the hourly too. See what that looks like. So that's the hourly premium. It doesn't look quite as good, does it? Let's leave it on the hourly there. Oh, that's pretty bad too. So the premium's definitely down from Hex, down to what 91% from 100% pretty much. But this is the way it goes. So let's leave it there at the stage. That is the premium on Maxi. All right. Let's go over to the DApp. This is Icosa DApp. Now, obviously, this is launching on a 0 UTC time on Monday, the 15th of August. So it's not too far away, is it? What's that, about 2 days? 2 days, I guess. I'm in the future, you see, so it's always confusing. I need to get my clock up. Where's my clock? I'm not sure where my clock is, actually. Where's that? Oh, yeah, I've got it here. So I guess it's New York time. It's like 16 hours behind. It's currently saying 2 o'clock. Is it 2 o'clock in the morning? 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock in the morning. 16 hours behind. 2 o'clock in the morning, really? Far out. It's 2 o'clock in the morning in New York. And, of course, it is Saturday. So take that. It's going to be a Sunday. So Saturday, that's just under 2 days away, I guess. 2 days, just under 2 days away. So cool. Nice. All right, clear all there. Bam. All right, so we got Icosa here on the DApp, and of course you can see Icosa staking on the left here, Hedron staking on the right here. Now, obviously, we know a lot of people are going to get into Hedron staking, and of course, if you do that, you will get the bonuses here at the bottom there. Hope you guys can see it. I've got 1080p on now. That doesn't work on there. I knew it was going to work. Is that going to work? No, it doesn't work. All right, so we got Hedron here. Obviously, Hedron and Icosa staking bonuses. If you're a whale, you got greater than or equal to 1% of a Hedron supply, 360 days, 320% bonus. There's only on the Icosa yield only. So that just remember that if you're doing the Icosa staking here, the Hedron staking here on the Icosa yield. Minimum 240 days for a shark, 15% bonus though. So the bigger you are, the bigger your stake, the more bonus you have. So some people, if they're big enough, they might be able to do some, big whale accounts, do multiple wallets, stuff like that. So we're going to see that sort of behavior, I guess. That's cool. And we've got the minimum staking period. We've got squids at greater than or equal to 0.001% of the Hedron supply, dolphins at 0.01%, sharks at 0.1% of the Hedron supply. We've got a 240-day, 180-day, and 90-day bonus respectively for those. And the bonus goes down 15, 10 to 5%. Now, if you're smaller than the squid, of course, I guess you got less than 0.001% of Hedron supply, and the minimum staking length is 30 days. So you won't be able to get Icosa for 30 days unless you emergency in stake. But what you can do is you can restake to compound your yield. And of course, you can, if you do emergency in stake, then all the Icosa that you get penalized goes back to the rest of the staking pools. And then, of course, 50% of the Hedron that you have, whatever you get penalized, 50% will go to burn. It will get burned. The other 50% will go back to the stake class, those staking Icosa here. So that's going to be pretty cool for them. Now, obviously, some people might do that early, 30 days. They might end up in stake on the 30 days because they'll, if the price of Icosa really pumps, they might want to get into their staking Icosa. That's how they'll get it early. So that's kind of some consideration you might need to take into account. Other people, of course, will be selling HSI backs, and that could be quite amazing. Who knows what it's going to do? It could be crazy stuff for the Hex price, and also reducing the Hex circulating supply could be pretty epic. I don't have no idea how much it's going to be. It's going to be crazy though. And what will it do to this chart on Hex? What will it do that in this time frame? And over not just the first 30 days. The only way to get Icosa is to sell HSIs unless you emergency in stake penalties, which I don't. We'll see some of that, but it's hard to say how much, right? So lots of unknowns there. We have the fact that there's definitely some's going to happen. I think we can safely say some. It's just how much, right? It's just how much. Let me know in the chat what you think about that. The other thing, of course, is that people will be, selling HSIs. It's good for Hex. Good for Hedron with the staking, so it's bullet for Hedron. Then Icosa there, not much Icosa, and it's only going to slowly trickle out, right? And of course, how do people FOMO into the HSIs? I imagine there's going to be a decent amount. And of course, maybe some people, maybe they don't buy Hedron per se. Maybe they're using their free Hedron. They mint their free Hedron off their Hex stakes, or they borrow Hedron of their HSI stakes, or they buy Hedron on the market and they stake it. So there's kind of a couple of things there. So mint, buy, and borrow. The other thing, of course, is the alternative to Hedron staking is getting the We Are OSA, and that's only limited, right? 14 days to get those NFTs. But a good idea is in terms of a strategy is to get multiple NFTs. Brazilji talked about that yesterday. It was and a few other people. So definitely, I think a good play there to make. So I think Red Squirrel also talked about that too. So it's going to be fun to see this. You want options, right? You want options when you got this. So you probably want to break up your amount that you go in there. So whatever you're going to use. So very cool on that. Let's pull up a quick insights from about WhatsApp from Alex himself. I think I've got that part here. So let's bring that in. WhatsApp. Let's bring this video in on WhatsApp from Alex.
Yeah, we're all that way. So the fun part about it is it's effectively a Hedron stake, kind of, right? It performs the same idea as like you throw some funds in and you get Icosa yield. So how that works is it can be ETH, WETH, so wrapped ETH, USDC, Hex, Hedron, or Maxi. Those are the accepted currencies. You throw those in that pool, and it's a lot like the Hex adoption amplifier. You don't get those back, but what you get, what you're effectively doing is you're buying an NFT. So it's this code, it's in the contract, you run it yourself. You can only mint your own NFT. No one can mint it for you. No work from others, that kind of thing. So you get this NFT, and what this NFT does is it accrues Icosa yield. So it gets what's written into the NFT is like how many stake points did this have, which is based upon what you bought it for. So like, for example, like $1 worth of something is roughly 1 million stake points. So you have 1 million stake points, and let's say that's like 10% of all, like only $10 went into it, and you get 10% a day. Yeah, I know, right? That'd be great. But you would get 10% of the yield every day that happens in this pool, and it's isolated from the Hedron and Icosa staking pools. It's its own.
But it's the same amount.
Yeah, but it's the same amount, exactly. So, like, let's say there's 10,000 Icosa every day going into that pool. Well, you're going to get 1,000 Icosa. That NFT is going to accrue 1,000 Icosa every day.
Yep.
And the beautiful part about Where All the SA is after 14 days, you can't create them anymore. Like, the ability to do that is removed. So you have this like 14-day window where you can create these NFTs, and then afterwards, no one can make them anymore, which means you can't be diluted. Right? After 14 days, no one can eat more shares of the pool because you can't create any more shares in the pool. But here's the tricky part. This thing's accruing 1,000 Icosa per day, and you want that Icosa. Well, you have to burn your NFT. You have to destroy it, which means it won't earn yield anymore. It's just poof, gone. But you did get your yield. So what this is kind of like a crypto game of chicken or King of the Hill, where
Can you describe it as like a reverse hourglass game, something like that?
Yeah, reverse hourglass game. That's a good idea. That's a good analogy. So, everyone's in there. They want to stay in as long as possible because they want as much yield as possible. But at some point, they're going to want to cash out. And when they do, they can't go back. They can't go back into the pool. So what that means is like, okay, they cashed out, but because their shares are poof gone, everyone else's yield just went up because now they all own bigger percentages of the pool. So eventually there'll be one guy standing, like one last man standing, who's getting 100% of pool yield. And
he can't get it unless
he ends it. But he'll be getting all of it. So will he end it? I don't know. Like those are questions. But so it's like this like time. It's like an adoption amplifier that's like time delayed, and you choose the time. The longer you wait, the more it'll accrue.
Yeah, so I like that there. If there was a last person standing when they actually claim the yield, and of course, then no one earns Icosa forever. It's quite the contrary, isn't it, in that one? So I like that little video. It's pretty cool. Hey, welcome to Ace in the House. Good to see you. And of course, Vikur says thoughts on the ETH merge. Yeah, like one of the things around the price, of course, I wanted to say that Ethereum's just hit 2,000. Just hit it to 2,000 now. So cool. There we are. So they're obviously pumping up the price of ETH there, hitting 2,000. Now it's got to stay over 2,000, right? So very, very cool. That's hit that. And of course, Hex Hodl says, buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do too. Now, I think we've got a couple of things happening. I think the people that have staked their Ethereum with the 32 ETH, I think they can get to unlock them at the ETH 2.0 fork there. I think that's the case. So that's going to be interesting to see that volume come in the market. The other thing, of course, is that people will be able to move to proof of stake. So a lot more people will be able to stake. So that's going to be interesting. But I don't know if that's going to have enough impact on the price. Hex Hodl says sell the rumor. Yeah, probably is the right strategy. Is typically the case for these kind of things. So that's two. The other thing, of course, the miners. The miners have to put their equipment elsewhere. I think there's been a bit of a lift in the Ethereum Classic hash rate. So it's kind of maybe a pre-signal to that. And obviously, a lot of those miners have to look for other chains that still doing proof of work like Ethereum Classic. So it's going to be an interesting battleground there. And of course, there is a Goose project there to try and fork Ethereum to keep an Ethereum proof of work chain, although Ethereum Classic is already there. So it's going to be fascinating to see that. But of course, it's a system state copy of Ethereum. So there's a few unanswered questions there, but we definitely know those things are coming up. Yeah, a lot of fun. It's going to be cool. All right, maybe we'll get a copy of Hex on the ETH chain. So we'll have 3 copies, right? So on the proof of work chain, it's just the way it goes. We just love airdrops in this ecosystem. It's one of those, what did Richard say, unplanned cool things that happen. So nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so 2,000 on ETH. Congratulations, everybody. Pumping. ETH currently at 6.8 cents. Looking really, really good. We may very well see 7 cents during this live stream, and maybe it's overheating, but definitely looking good. We've got Hedron at just popped under 30,000 there, or 3,000, I should say, 30,000, 3,000. But it's currently at 2,997. Now I'm using 9 digits, so otherwise it's 299. If you just want to use that, 299. But I use 9 digits on here. Cool. And what else there? We've got where are we going? We're jumping over to Maxi. Maxi at the moment at 12.95 cents, so basically 13 cents. Pulse Dogecoin at $7.26. Just taking a bit of a breather, but the uptrend's still intact. We're still expecting Pulse Dodge staking DApp to come out, and so this is just almost setting up for that next move, in my view. But obviously not investment advice. All right, cool. Let's come back. We've got a few other comments in there. We've got Grandin House. So much messing with my brain, says Grandad. So much messing. Yeah, just take it easy, one step at a time. Is this a tease? My heart can't take it, says X Machine. Yeah. Very cool. So that was pretty nice. And of course, we talked about Icosa earlier with the strategies there. Some people in the chat said that they were going to do Hedron staking. So that's cool. I think we had Great White in there going to do Hedron staking and HSI. So Hedron staking and selling HSI stakes. So you're going to be doing that. You can just hit the sell button and sell those. So cool. What else we got there? Someone else said that they were doing Hedron. I think just Hedron. I was trying to see where that was. Someone else said Hedron. Yeah, they're just going to do Hedron staking. I think that was a bit earlier though in the chat. So cool. I think obviously Hedron's going to be pretty popular to do. And of course, we don't know if we're going to pull up on the right here with the market cap at the moment, 255 million on old Hedron now, 255 million with the price up near the 3,000. That's pretty awesome stuff. Liquidity, this particular pool, 1.1 million. Obviously, there's the EX pool too. What else we got going on there? We've got the Maxi. Let's have a look at the Maxi there. Maxi market cap, 38 million. And the Hex market cap, is it going to be accurate on this one? I guess so. Hex market cap, what does it say? 39 billion on this particular measure. There's so many different measures of Hex that it's crazy. Let's go to Nomics and have a look at Nomics. Bam. And let me pull back that comment. Let me take away that comment. Thank you, Great White, for that insight. I do appreciate it. Brazil says, I want 10 to 20 watts of NFTs and I will sell one a year, says Brazilzi. Hey, look, I am actually myself, I'm looking at them very closely too, Briz. That's going to be interesting. It could cause the watts, if people are using USDC and ETH and stuff like that, they'll be all right. But if people are going to use, now, obviously, we know who set up the code, so it should be okay putting Hex in there. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Fascinating stuff. Let me pull up my, what have we got from that? start mumbling when I trying to find out the information I have. What else? Yeah, Hex, USD, Hedron, or Maxi, I think are the ones. So looking forward to that. Going to be depending on what people put into there. Lies Beneath says, hello all, Hex, Hex, PLS, and PLSX for the win. Absolutely, 100% on that. All right, so here we are on year-on-year on Nomics. We're going to have a quick look here. Let me just get out of that. So we've got year-on-year Bitcoin down 47%, Ethereum now down 39% year-on-year there. So at 2,000 though, really, really good. Binance Coin down 20% still. Cardano down 74, XRP down 70, Solana down 10, Polkadot down 58, Dodge down 78, Hex at number 12 down 70, 57% there at a year-on-year. So that's pretty cool. Avalanche there up 60%. So it's kind of and then wrap up our top 15. We've got Polygon down 31%. So pretty interesting stuff there. So look at the monthly though. This will be a bit more positive. We got the total global market cap now at 1.22 trillion. So that's pretty cool. Up 28% for the month. Not bad. Bitcoin's up 21% for the month. Ethereum up 68%. Binance Coin up 38%. Cardano up 27%. XRP up 15%. So Ethereum is definitely the standout, right? 68% in the last month. Very, very cool. Solana up 29%. Polkadot up 43%. Dodge up 19%. But Hex up 82%. Bam, 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 bam. Smash away at that. So that's pretty cool. Avalanche up 52% and 15 Polygon up 42%. So Hex the best performer over the last month, even better than Ethereum there in the last month. So pretty nice there. Let's look last week, like a beastie boy. Last week there, we got Ethereum up 19%. It's the only double-digit one there. Solana up 20%, Polkadot up 13%, and Hex up 33%. Booyah! On a move there. So that's pretty nice there. As well. So looking good, I think overall. All right, now we'll jump out of there. I thought that was a bit of fun. You might as well have a bit of fun with it. So Hex at 6.8 cents. Will we see 7 cents during this live stream? We're 48 minutes into the live stream, and I'm feeling good. Ethereum's hit 2010 now. Let it march on and upwards. That would be pretty cool. And we've got Hedron. Hedron. I'm just jumping around here. We've got Maximus at 13 cents and Pulse Dodge at $7.46. Actually, just got a little bit of a bump there. Was down at 7.25. So nice to see that. Look how it's holding along this angle here. The slope. Look how it's keep bouncing off the slope. That's pretty interesting. Has managed to hold the slope here. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny to watch. I don't know which chart should we stay on. Should we stay on the quad charts? That way we can see all of them except for Pulse Dodge. That's probably the way to go. 6.8 says Brazil. Yeah. Where is Mel Vitoni when you need him? Yeah, with the price updates in the chat. That's true. Nice one. I don't know. Mel Vitoni's not in this chat. He doesn't he spend most of his time in Discord Syndicate and maybe one or two others. Maybe Wales only, that kind of thing. Don't think he spends most of the time over there. What we're up to. All right, so if you haven't hit the subscribe button, smash the subscribe button. That really does help with the algorithms. And of course, we're heading up towards 5,555 subs. Now, Crypto7 is also trying to head up there. So if you haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him as well. And of course, looking good. We've had quite a few videos. I've been busy today posting out just about everything I can. And what did we posted today? We did Richard Hart's latest Pulsechain update. That was from the Wolf of Wall Street interview. Wasn't much in there other than he keeps saying soon a lot. Maybe soon does make September look more bullish. I don't know. But he still keeps on talking about the devs doing the security work, which we want, right? We want the chain to be operationally fit for purpose. We don't want it to launch with the particular obvious attack vectors. And then I also posted the Internet Money Wallet alpha testing, which is bullish for Pulsechain. And of course, they had a really nice milestone there. They actually can set up EVM wallets, which is great. And so that's really positive. And he showed a transfer in that video from KG. So big shout out KG there. Their team, dev team, definitely moving forward. And that's really cool. And then, of course, I did also post the Highest of Stakes movie as finished. We got that the alpha drop there from Kinetics on the Discord Syndicate just an hour or two ago. And they're really, really bullish on that. And basically, they're moving to distribution. They've probably already got meetings and had meetings and doing things like that for distribution in terms of getting one of the top 5 OTTs like Netflix or Disney. And they may end up getting more than one, which is the great outcome. And those, they may be so, if the video, because Richard really loved the video. I remember he saw it in France. They had a little session there for the looks of it. Then that's really bullish. I think that's going to be huge. I know a few people don't think much of it, but it's actually going to have a huge reach. And we haven't actually seen a good full documentary in crypto. I think the only ones I can even think of myself have probably been around Bitcoin itself, and they're really old and dated. So let me know in the chat if you know of something that's been recent, maybe in the last 3 years that's really recent. Everything else that I can think of is old Bitcoin videos, maybe Who is Satoshi videos. That's about it. I haven't really seen anything particularly new, but let me know in the chat if there is something out there. And of course, that's wide open for, people find crypto mysterious because a lot of people know nothing about crypto. So they find it really mysterious. So I think it's perfect for Hex, Pulsechain, and Richard Art to really fire. And of course, backing up whatever we get on the streaming, potentially could reach, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people potentially. And of course, we can back that up with the social media campaign. We've got Overwatch Rackham Shell that has been, putting up some decent capital to make sure they've got everything they need to make this, top notch. The team itself has 5 Emmy awards, so it's no joke. That pretty much helps them to get in through most doors. You walk up, our team's got 5 Emmys, so let's walk into the front door and you can get deals and meetings done because you need connections, right? You need that weight, and of course they've got that, and we have seen some really quality stuff from them as well. There's also going to be a 30-piece orchestra, I think, for this as well. So we're looking forward to that. So we could have some really nice scores in there, nice music, and that's really makes a big deal there. And one or two people did comment on the colorations on some of the little teasers, but I don't know whether the teasers have for their full coloration. I think that's probably left for their post-production for the main film. So we'll look forward to seeing that. Is probably the way I'd say. We got a couple of more comments in the house. Stress or struggle, PZN bro says stress or struggle. It's on fire. It's on fire. Says stress or struggle. Absolutely is. Roscoe says price doesn't exist without Mel Vitoni. We're all broke. Says Roscoe. I like that. That's pretty funny. What's up, all? Says Kate Ferger. Hey, Kate Ferger, good to see you. And I hope that you're enjoying the movie series. And I think Kate Ferger's been watching a massive amount of movies lately. Pumps that up. Yep. 69 then went down to 42. 66 at all. I'm not sure what you're referring to there. 69 went down to 42. I'm not picking that up. Fiat Squid, this in the house. This is one is fairly new. Fat Squid says. Robbio says Barely Sociable has a really compelling Who is Satoshi documentary. Okay, cool. Is that? I guess that's recent. Recent is it? Is that recent? That one. Hex is ready to flex his McLeod. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's how we started this live stream with How Pumpamental. So if you missed on that, this is what's coming up, man. And a window of opportunity is going to be so great. I think once we get closer to this period, we'll be able to reassess, reassess the information. What I haven't got on this chart is that we do have inflation numbers, GDP numbers. I think GDP numbers coming in for the month of August. That will come into here. And employment numbers. I think it's employment numbers and inflation numbers coming in again for the month of August in September. But I'm going to be doing a video at the beginning of every month. I'm going to be doing a video of financial indicators because, like I say, we're moving from cheap money to slightly more expensive money now, and I don't think that inflation has disappeared. We also see that the administration just passed this Inflation Reduction Act, which is really an act that's I know there's been independent economic analysis about it, saying some of it saying it's neutral, but really it's going to end up being inflationary. It's going to do the opposite of what it says. So we're watching that. So cool. So I'll update this chart in the future, but that basically this is playing out perfectly so far. Tick, tick, tick. And let's watch this. It's going to be fun to see this chart over the next 4 to 6 weeks, right? Really will be cool. So if we take this chart out and we actually take the amount of days that we've got left all the way through to the 21st, as I said, the 21st, that's 37 more days. 37 more days of pumping there. Going to be good. Going to be good, folks. Enjoy yourself. It's going to be a good ride. Now, we'll have pullbacks on the way, of course, but we're really going to have fun here. Now, what's the other thing I haven't done on here is I'm going to put the overlays back on. and we are busting out of a long-term downtrend there. Now that's going to be cool. Now let's scroll this in. I'm going to go all the way back now. This is going to be intense. Let's try and do this. I got no re-autos on this chart, so I have to do it manually. Bear with me, folks. But that's pretty much it. So cool. We've got our BTC corrections here. You can see that Pulsechain deferred that May one there, and of course this is our all-time high back here, based on this chart, the 19th September there, and of course we got this big resistance coming down here. We broke out. Remember last time we broke out, and then we came back in. So that was a fake. That was a fake out. Let me just jump in there, and here we are looking to break out here again. This is a pretty pivotal point here. So not only is it a big day at 6.8 cents, but pretty critical for the long term, breaking out this long term downtrend resistance. That we've been stuck in for a long time. Look how long we've been in there, and hopefully this is the final one. We're finally out of this thing. Would be really cool. We've got all the right fundamentals for it to make it happen. So what's that? 327 days. Woo! Oh, really? Oh my gosh, that's such a long time. 327 days. Normally crypto market, bear market's 365 days. So I guess it's not too bad. At this stage, looks like we might break out there. So lots of opportunity, looking good. All right, nice. We didn't get this candle here, so I'm going to have to push this all the way out and maybe push that over there now. Let's go up and to the right. That's our vision candle there. So cool. We're going to take that out. There's some old comments in here, so I'm going to delete that. Cool. I think that's where we're up to. So nice, very nice. All right, let's get rid of the overlay. And of course, we bounced off a 94.5% retracement of 2.8 cents on the 19th, and we're up pretty nicely now. So we'll get rid of all those. We'll scroll this back up here and zoom this on in. Kind of where we're up there. And of course, if we look at our percentage gain here for the 19th at 2.8, we're currently up 140%. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, that's cool. I'm excited. Hashtag excited. That's some pretty bad Beastie Boy stuff there. Happy to see I slept through most of the movies that you're watching. That's hilarious. We won't expect movie reviews from you then, Kate. We won't expect reviews from you. All right, ETH over 2K. I wonder who's buying it at this price. Yeah, smashing it out there, 2012. We've got Hedron at 3,000 again. We've got Maxi at 13 cents. Yoo! And we've got Pulse Dogecoin there at $3.37. So cool. Now, the reason why we're focusing on Pulse Doge, because obviously it's been the talk of the town, but it has got a lot of Hexkins have adopted this. There was a lot of adoption from Hexkins. And the other thing is that they've got staking coming, which is going to be pretty fascinating. Can this hold on to the top spot? We did look at the clone, the Pulse Doge clone earlier in the first live stream, the Floki token. It's pretty crazy there. And where has it got? I got the top here, this one here versus the ETH here. It's currently, oh, wait, really? Oh, man. Okay. So got a 2 million market cap now. So that's climbed a lot since we looked at it before. It was down the bottom here. It's now back up at 41 cents. So that's pretty good. And we'll move to an hourly chart on here. Just gives us a bit more perspective. That's our hourly chart on the Floki clone. The Floki clone there. Let me know in the chat if you own any of this. If you own any of this, no one owned any of this in the last one. But it's entertaining in any case. There's some cheeky people out there cloning stuff, isn't there? What else we got there? I'm pumped with a crypto steroid, says Brazolji. True that. All right, let's jump over back to Hex. Hex at 6.758. I'm not sure. We're going to leave it on the quad charts. I think we should. That way we can watch them all. Let's leave it on that one so you can see all the charts there. Hex on the top left on the hourly. Hedron on the hourly on the top right. And Maximus on the bottom there. The premium on the left. And the price on the right there in US cents. Fat Squid says a great reset and the rise of Bitcoin YouTube doco. Yeah, I think I've used to play some of those fat on one of my old channels. I think I was playing it on what's that one called? I've got it here. I don't have to think about it. I used to play it on. No, I haven't got it there. I wish I had it there, but I didn't. on D Live. I played it on D Live. I think I was playing on D Live. Red Earth says, "Hey Superman, in the Hedron ecosystem, if the T share to B share is 1 to 1,000, should the Hedron token price be running at 1/1000 of the Hex token price?" Well, no, it's going to just run whatever the market decides to pay for it. That's pretty much what's going to happen there. The theoretical price, they never play out like that. What else we got? Briz says, "No one's stealing that meme, that name." What's it? I'm gonna launch a meme coin. All you have to do is multiply it by 1,000 if you want to equate the two from B share to T share. No one steal that name. I'm gonna launch a meme coin called what crypto steroid. It will pump you up, says Briz. Yeah, nice one. What else we got in the house there? Rothko says on Nomics, Hex is number 2 and number 1 weekly is number 1 is Celsius. Yeah, apparently Celsius had a little bounce back, didn't it? Had a little bit bounce back there. Francis, hey, Hex Huddle on Crypto Bubbles. Hex is the largest beast besides Cell Scam, says Hex Huddle. That's pretty funny. Have I got that? I think I've got the bubbles chart. Have I got the bubbles chart? I think I have. Let me just type it in. It's probably easier. Bubbles. Got bubbles? No, I haven't. I thought I have it here somewhere. I haven't looked at it for ages, the bubbles chart. Is it down here somewhere? I've got so many links now, I've got to almost go through them again. Where are you, bubbles? Thought I had them here. Yeah, I can't find them. I'll just leave them this time. All right, so cool. We got Hex at 6.7. I'm going to leave it on the quad charts though. We can follow all the charts at once. What else we got going on there? CryptoBubbles.net. That's the one. Thank you so much. Let me have a look at that again. Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles. Yeah, I've got that here. Bam. All right, cool. There is Hex. There's Hex. Woo! Now there's Celsius, man. 46%. Crazy little thing. Cool. That is the chart on the Hex there. That is the chart on Celsius. Man, oh man, that has had a little bit of bounce there. Now, there were people trying to resurrect all these coins that fall from grace, there's a big thing, Syndicate trying to get on with Terra Luna, like Classic, whatever. They're trying to get that pumped as well. So lots of fun happening in there. Cool. Crypto Bubbles. Thanks for that, Briz. You're legend. You. Exodus says put it on 1 week. Oh, it wasn't on 1 week. I thought it was. Okay, let me try that again. Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles. Try that again. It's got on week, hasn't it? Oh, it's on day. No, it was on day. Is that week? Yeah, I think that's right. I don't spend any time on the site, so X36 day 10. Oh yeah, X36 week 36. Celsius 186. What's this other week here? It's got another week. No, 1 week. Market cap in week. Oh, yeah, market cap in week. ETH there, 16% up market cap. That's nice. I actually like this one. Hex is there too. Look at that. Woo! You actually move them, can't you? Move them around. So you can move them. But man, oh man. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Celsius, man, like a mushroom boss. Welcome to crypto. All right, it's cool. We're looking good here. Pumping. No, you're the legend, says Prez. No, you're the legend, says Superman. Kate Figure says it's a shame I cannot share live feed. I have 2 of the cutest kittens destroying my living room right now. Isn't that sweet? That's very sweet, Kate Figure. As long as you survive the attack, that's probably the main thing, Kate Figure. Hex moving, also showing up by the market cap. Yep. PHEX be the biggest by cap, if not PLS. PHEX be the biggest by cap, if not PLS. Yeah. But PLS is going to be huge when it launches, man. It's going to blow minds. I think it's going to blow minds. PulseX too. PulseX will blow minds. Was that a little cat? A little cat. Briz posted a little cat there. Very nice. Very nice. All right, cool. Now we played that one. We played this one. There's a couple of things I was going to look to play. I think we played those ones too. Now we have got the golf coming up at PulseCon, so we're going to have a quick look at PulseCon. There it is. Let's play that.
2, 1, swing. That's looking good. Oh, yeah. That's in the hole. Whoa. That's it. That's it.
All right, so that's coming up on Pulse Conference, and of course, man, it's counting down, man. It's not too far away. So 6th to the 9th September, Las Vegas, 3-day speaker and exhibition. So it's a conference and exhibition together. It's going to be cool. Obviously, we've got the keynote speakers. I think they should go back to their old pictures, the original pictures. These final ones look a little bit funny with the roundness there, but the Richard Hart's going to be there. Looks like he might physically be there. He may very well physically be there now that he's in the United States, and that's making even more people think that Pulsechain could launch at that time. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? We will see. We will see whether it lines up with that or whether it lines up in December, January with the Hex third birthday and the highest of stakes. And let's see whether it all plays out that way. Those are the two main theories going around at this stage. I have seen a few people talk about October. That's definitely a possibility. We're going to have all these projects there, which is going to be cool. We've got any more in there? I think that's it. Maven Federal. No, we had them last time. 24 days and 9 hours to go. Woohoo! Almost down to, what's that, 3.5 weeks? 3.5 weeks. Oh, man, it's counting down for sure. Hey, Rebels, you can attend PulseCon with special pricing. Find out more. All right, that's cool. So they're reaching out to new markets there. These are the ticket prices. Silver $6.25, gold 10 for 25, platinum 18.25, and VIP 5555. Now you get all these benefits. Plus, if you got gold, you get these extra benefits. If you're platinum, you get all the silver and gold benefits plus the platinum ones here, which includes one standard guest room in the Hilton for 3 nights. It includes resort fee and taxes. And of course, the 555 is looking pretty epic. But you can get a 15% discount using the links in the further down on the affiliates. Now, there's also going to be all these different things on Pulsification, Power City, the Pulse Masters, which I just played the video of. There's going to be so much stuff on. We can see that we're going to have Dip Catcher there, and he was teasing about announcing Maximus, but hopefully we'll get it earlier than that. But hey, it's their project, so we'll wait for them to decide. I don't know. They're going to have cool entertainment with Ernie Singleton and Danny Hamilton. I have no idea who they are, but hey, I'm sure it's going to be good. It's America, after all, the land of entertainment. What else have we got going on there? Affiliates, if you want to get a 15% discount on the ticket prices, you can use any of these different places that all got affiliates, but there is one on the website here, PulseCon 2022. Lots of latest updates here as well, and so on. So yeah, nice work. I think that's pretty it. This party's going to be lit, and I know that Nagabo is going to have the big party as well. So I haven't actually seen much advertising around that. I'm not sure where that might be, but Nagabo is doing a big party there as well. So cool. Check that out, PulseCon 2020 if you want to get a ticket, and make sure you use your 50% discount if you decide to go. It looks like Richard may be there because he's in the US, so he may stay long enough to be at the Pulse conference, only 24 days away. So it seems a reasonable expectation. What else have we got going? A couple more comments there. Let's get back up the top here. Bajaj says, internet money sponsorship. Can we please dig up their pass? Says Briz. I have no idea. Briz. I have no idea. I think they're on their sponsor in there. What else there? Every time I hear internet money, I think of internet computers. Yeah, well, that's why they changed the wallet name to WD, because probably helps a lot there. I think it's going to be, what's that? WD, a wallet dividend, yeah. What else have we got going? Briz says, I'm going to be surfing the web, Mum. Don't pick up the phone, and I need some money too, says Briz. That's funny. I surfed on a $2,400 modem first time online. Yeah, I don't know if you guys, I don't know what, depending on your age, when we had modems, you had to hook up the modem phone, and it would make this like scratching noise. It was pretty crazy. I can't even remember it now, but yeah, it was pretty funny. The bandwidth was so small at the time too. So everyone's pretty, pretty happy these days. And of course, with the cell phones, with was it 5G, and then trying to get to 6G and things like that, that's going to be pretty insane. Some of the bandwidth. Of course, with these satellite systems as well, giving us world coverage pretty much. So it's going to really changing is for sure. Bob Wells says, I watched a video with Randy Hilarski today, and he said he minted his weight because he feels it's close, says Bob Wells. Okay, cool. We'll have big streak. Randy's awesome. He's one of my favorite people in the community, and of course I've known him for quite a long time online, that is. I just saw a movie about the guy who basically invented the credit card over the internet program. It's called Middlemen, and it's really good. I know you would like it. Yeah, as soon as you said that, I was wanting to watch that there. I'm definitely going to save that. So cool. I'm going to save that to my favorites and take a snapshot just so that I have to remember afterwards. All right, cool. I've taken a snapshot of that there, Briz, so I'll look that up. Most people in here don't know what a modem is, the escape figure, probably. Maybe we should do a poll on what that is. Let's do it. That's a bit of fun. Do you know what a modem is? Most of the people that are online, most people watching this show probably do know what a modem is. Let's do a dial. I guess it's a dial-up modem. I guess a dial-up modem. Yes. I only have two options: yes or no. Yes or no. That's it. There's no maybes or whatever. That's it. The poll's up. The poll is up. I got dial-up modem because I'm pretty sure there's other versions of that. Obriz, the sound of that 56K modem, says Bob Wells. It's free on Amazon Prime if you got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I've got that. Cool Vip, says Bob. Absolutely. What else? We've got a couple other comments in here. Got the new Predator movie. It's actually good. Called Prey, says Hex Token. Yeah, there was a few criticisms about wokeness in it. With isn't the girl like really tiny and the Predator's ginormous, right? So there's a little bit of stuff around that. It's on Netflix. I don't sub to that crap. Yeah, I hate Netflix myself. There is I think they have improved their quality, but there's all the woke stuff. I don't want to watch it. They contaminated all my sci-fi movies and programs. They've absolutely wrecked them, and it's hard to watch a lot of stuff these days. I used to spend 3 days pirating. Oh no way, Robbio. That's pretty funny. I watched it with no subtitles. I really liked it, especially the PSN. Okay, well, it sounds like both of you liked it, so maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. I might try and watch it. Sorry, Randy feels Pulsechain is close, says Bob. Yeah. I do follow Randy, so definitely. Modem, I prefer a less dem, says Briz. What else we got going? I'm going to jump through some of these comments. I think that's pretty much it. So, all right, cool. Rothko's got the flag for life. Is that the Scottish flag for life? I'm not sure they're Rothko. Bob Wells says, I'm 58 and I was the first in my neighborhood to get a color TV. Sadly, I was also the remote. That's funny. That's very funny, man. All right, so I've got the poll on at the moment. So I imagine that most people watching this know what a dial-up modem is. So that was probably a bit pointless. But hey, we got ETH at 2000. We cracked it live on the stream. I was hoping that we're going to get to 7 cents during the live stream. We haven't got there yet. So this seems unfortunate at this stage. We've got still got 3,000 on Hedron, which is cool. And we've still got what's our Maximus here? Maximus at 13. I'm going to get rid of that there too. 13 on there. Oh, 12.73, sorry. And then Pulse Dogecoin at $7.32. They're kind of our winners at the moment. Yep, cool. Yep, so we've got our Icosa launch coming up on the 15th of August. And I do think that we're going to get people minting these. We're going to get people. Is that stuck on there? I see this one. I took off the comment, but it got stuck on there. So you got to be very careful with the comments on the studio. So sorry about that. I actually clicked it off, but didn't disappear. We are always say the 14-day mint phase. This is going to be very exclusive, and of course, last man standing. In other words, if you decide to claim all the Icosa you earn, you will your NFT will be burned and destroyed, and you'll be out of the pool. So if 1,000 people go in, 100 people go out, there's only 900 people left earning Icosa. So that's just the way it goes. It's going to be fun to see how that plays out. Crazy stuff there. And of course, the only way to get Icosa in the first 30 days, HSI buybacks. And of course, if you want to see my video on step-by-step guide on Icosa DApp, we went through the whole thing yesterday afternoon, so check that out. And here it is here. So this is the DApp. So pretty easy. Hedron staking, Icosa staking. We are always SA. This is only 14 days long. In other words, it's going to be over after that. And then, of course, you're going to have, get Icosa, be able to claim your Icosa. It's going to be cool. You can transfer your NFT, though. You could sell it on the secondary market. So that's an option. So people might do that. And, of course, you can redeem your Icosa, which means you're out of the pool. You got to be careful about doing that. But like I say, people's strategies, making mini NFTs. So if you got, say, $1,000, you might split up to $250 and make 4 NFTs of $250 each. You'll get relative points for that. And you'll have your ownership pool there as well. You can see during the testnet here, this is the second testnet, public testnet. It was 516 NFTs minted, but that's just a testnet, right? So when the real thing goes on, real money is going in there. You can use USD, Ethereum, Hex, and Hedron, I think, were the 4 Ps. I think there's 5, but can't remember. Maybe Maxi, I think is the other one. Is it Maxi? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Maxi. Hedron or Maxi, yeah. Very nice. Oh, I want to cancel out there. All right, cool. And then, of course, HSI buybacks. That's going to be the thing that's going to pump. Presumably, some portion of that will go to the market and buy and pump. We already know people have already been buying on the market to make HSI stacks to sell on Icosa. So people have already told us about that in the chat. So nice. All right, let's leave it on there for the moment. I'll actually just go to the quad 4 charts. These are 4 charts. Hex on the hourly on the top left, Hedron on the top right, Maxi on the bottom right there, with the Maxi premium on the left here. The premium has gone down to 89%, starting to wane a little bit there ahead of Maximus. People know that that's not coming up straight away. Let's end our poll on the modem, and that was just a bit of a fun poll. What else we got there? We've got people talking about modems, so let me jump past some of that. It's pirate flag. Rother has a 2 pirate. What else we got there? Bob Well says, will Hedron eat another 0 before Sunday night? Possible. That would be quite the pump. Quite the pump altogether. Man, oh man, another 0. Wow, that'd be something. I don't think so, but hey, look, good surprise to the upside. That would be getting to all-time high of, what was it, 7.2 something? 7,200, something like that. What else we got going in there? Hexos says the most expensive game, 3,000 on stream. Wow. Have we got Jared in the house? Greetings, Superman. It's been a while for me since I've tuned in here. Still stoked to be a Hexkin and waiting patiently to see how my sacrifices fare once Pulsechain launches. Well, welcome back, Jared. And we are all waiting patiently. And we have strong faith that Richard will get the Pulsechain launching at the right time. And of course, we want it to walking safely and at the right time in the market. So I'm sure Richard will take care of all that. Uncle Will says, I plan on grabbing a huge bag of Icosa. Cool, Uncle Will. What are you going to decide to do? Are you going to sell HSIs? Is that what you're going to be doing to get that? Because the only way to get in the first 30 days. Or are you going to emergency in-stake some Hedron after 15 days or something like that? Or are you going to get some NFTs or a bit of everything, an all diversification strategy? A lot of people will be Hedron because they got Hedron, so it's kind of a no-brainer. All right, let's get back to the charts. That's where we're at the stage. Human Healer says a PLS flaky pumping. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Human Healer. We looked at that has definitely gone up in value. Like I'm added $1 million in market cap since I looked at it yesterday. Yesterday? No, this morning. Since this morning. Yeah, it's a pump today. Hit the like, says Uncle Will. Absolutely hit the like. PLS Ape and PLS Shib. Yeah, it's too many stuff coming, man. Just all PLS coins ripping, says Human Healer. That's true. My big toe now still not fallen off. Maybe I'll keep it, says Kate Figure. Well, that's a pretty. Hope the best for your foot there, Kate Figure. Hope the best. Pulsechain meme season. It is indeed. It's only warming up too. Monkey Magic in the house. Good morning from England, or should I say good mooning? It is mooning for sure. We are pumping here. A big welcome if you're from the UK. I know you're just waking up. It's early morning there. What else we got in there? I think that's pretty much it. So cool. Human Healer says, if you want to speculate, you can quickly buy PLS SHIB. Hasn't pumped yet, says Human Healer. I'm hoping to be able to buy some Icosa when it goes live, says Bob. Yeah, well, there may not be that much in the markets, is what we're saying, Bob. Unless, people got to put it in liquidity without making a loss. So it's going to be interesting. All right, cool. We're coming up to an hour and 20 minutes. Looking nice. Hex has just pulled off a little bit there. We're hoping to get it to 7 cents. We've gone down to 6.6. So we just have to be patient with this one. But Maximus price is at 13. We've got ETH at 2,000. And now it's got to stay there, right? It's got to stay there. We've got Icosa coming up. That's going to launch on the 15th. Looking cool. Maximus is going to follow. Bullish for Hex all the way. PulseCon as well. Bullish for Hex and Pulsechain. And then, of course, we've got the ETH2 merge coming up as well. So it's going to be a nice window of opportunity for value creation. And, of course, we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it at the moment. Very good. Very good, he says. Very good. All right. I think that's probably where we're at on that one. Let's get back to the charts. Hexodal says stake Hedron stake for free Hedron. Yeah, that's right. Hexodal's right about that. That's what I say. Stake Hedron for Icosa. Yeah, it's like a no-brainer for most people. Some people don't have Hedron though. They don't have HSI stakes or Hex native stakes. Now you pretty much earn at the moment that you've got the base rate for Hedron, so you earn 1 Hedron per B share, so per day. So that's kind of your Hedron rate at the moment. So you got to do some little spreadsheets and work out what's going to be worth it for you in Icosa. I'm not buying anything anymore. I'm happy with Hex, Pulse, PulseX, and Viacoin, says Cape Bigger. Nice one with the Viacoin there, Cape. Or make HSI and dump into Icosa NFT, lol, says Hexodal. Loving the $3 gas fees right now, says what the hex. Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with the lower gas prices. Let's bring up the ETH network and go to the gas tracker. Come on, gas tracker. And 6 Gwei. Woohoo! Yeah, it's about as cheap as it gets, isn't it? So really, it's about as cheap as it gets. If you're doing hex stakes, doing any swaps, well, the gas prices are really friendly for you. $2.22 in V3 at the moment to do a swap. So transfer 25 cents. That's good for Ethereum. It's about as good as it gets. So cool. At the moment, of course, on testnet on Pulsechain, PulseX, you can actually do a lot more than that. You can actually do like I think it's around 1,300 transactions per one Pulse token at the moment. So that's pretty awesome. We wait for that to launch. Have a look here. So look here, we've got the price on Pulsechain testnet, Pulse at 0056. That would make a lot of people pretty happy. PulseX at 0014. We've got Hex at $2.52. That would make you pretty dizzy right now if you had Hex at $2.52. And what else we got going on there? Incentive at $44 still holding up. Hedron is at quadruple 02. So it's dropped off a couple of zeros there already. So cool. We've got Icosa Vision 2. This is the last one, up 56% there. So that's pretty crazy. In fact, haven't I got Icosa V2? I'm pretty sure I've got that. What else we got going on here? Texan token at 11 cents. That's doing all right. Mint is doing okay, 93 cents. So it's down a little bit, sorry. What else we got going there? Guess that's that. What else is on this list? The original Icosa testnet is doing okay, still 21 cents. Let me look here. I think that's pretty much it, is it? I think so. So let's go back to the first page. Let's go to Icosa 2. I'm pretty sure I've got some Icosa to trade. So have I got any? I haven't connected the wallet. So bam. Oh, I've got none. Okay, I got none. Okay, all right, cool. I must have staked it all right. So that's probably why. Let's go to a yield farm though and quickly do a yield farm. We're just having a little break from the charts. I'm going to go harvest my yield. I got 62 incentive tokens. I got 110 million PLS in the pool there. I really should have probably gone in this incentive pool here down here, 78% yield. I'm at 26% here, so it didn't end up being the right decision. Brenton who's on the live stream. He's in this pool, so he's actually killing me on the yield. So pretty crazy. Anyway, let's harvest it. That's another 62 tokens. $2,700 on the testnet. Transaction submitted. Let's see my wallet. Let's have a look. It's processing. So there we are. It's processing my withdrawal of the incentive token. Done. Let's go to the wallet and see how many incentive tokens I've got. 82. Woo! 82. Just keep accumulating. That's how we roll on here. I could go and reinvest it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Should I do it? Maybe I should. Let's go to exchange. And let's pick up incentive token. Where did it go? Where did it go? Here. I got 82. Let's switch it all into Pulse. Let's switch it all into Pulse. Bam, and we're gonna get 648,000 Pulse. Let's do it. I know you guys are gonna do this strategy. That's why I chose Pulse, because I think you guys are all gonna FOMO into Pulse. That's what's gonna happen there. You say, "Oh no, I want to buy this other coin," and it's find out it's actually Pulse that you've traded. That's how it rolls. All right, jokes aside. All right, cool. So we just contributed to the buy and burn as well. Looking good. We're going to hold. We're going to speculate. We're going to speculate on that. We could go and add some liquidity, of course, to the Pulse. I don't know if I've got enough of PulseX though. That's the thing. Maybe we'll switch this around and I'll go PulseX, and we add that in. How much is that going to be? 7 million. I got 10 million, so that would work. Let's do it. Oh, what? Insufficient balance? How does it work? 7 million. Oh, how many I got? I thought I had. Oh, I've only got 1 million. Oh, okay. That doesn't work out well at all. Let's turn this around now. And I got PulseX. Let's do this way. All right, cool. Now we've got a small amount of pool, but we're going to add that in. And we're going to get another million. How many? I think we're going to get some decent ones. Let's confirm that. Sorry, we're just doing a bit of yield farming just as a sidetrack here on the PulseX. Every couple of days we do check in and see how yield farming is going. And I think we've done that. So cool. We got another 2 million LPs, I think. Did we? Yeah, I think we did. Let's go. We're going to take that to the farm, and we're going to top up our farm now. We've got 110 million in there already, so let's go top that up. We've got just under 2 million LPs in our wallet. Let's confirm that, and we're just topping up our yield farming, just reinvesting our incentive tokens that we sold on the market back into PLS, X, and PLS. So it's cool. Is that confirmed? We've got 110 million at the moment. Waiting for that to happen. I'm pretty sure I pushed that through. Oh, no, maybe I didn't do it right. Oh, no, your funds are staked. Cool. All right, so there we are. We've got 110 to 112 million now. So we've got 652,000 in there. We're down about 300 to 350,000 on our capital, given the retrace and prices and stuff. That's pretty much PulseX. Woohoo! Rock on. Now, if you weren't aware, by the way, there is new wallets. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we going? Going that one. We're going to this one here. So there is a new sacrifice checker. The last one that came out yesterday, I think, the 5th of August. So that is the latest one that's came out 5th of August there. So if you want to update and check your balances, you can. That's on the sacrifice checker. All right. It's Hex Huddle. Hex Huddle's doing that. Hex Huddle's funny. That's funny. 100. Bam. Like a boss. All right, cool. Let's jump over to the markets. We've got ETH at $2,004. We've got Hex at 6.6 cents. Just pulling back off the high. So far, the high is 6.85 cents, almost 6.9, which was the target that people in the chat had this morning. So that's cool. Hedron at a 29.90, basically 3,000. We've got Maxi at a 12.73 cents and Pulse Dodge at $7.30. We have Icosa launching on the 15th of August at 0 UTC time, or 8, I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern time in the United States on Sunday. So very, very exciting for that. And of course, that's what about within the next 2 days or less. All right, let's jump back to the quad charts. There's our quad charts. I think we got a couple more comments here. We're coming up. We just come up on 1 hour and 30. I think that's where we're at the stage. Let's get up there. Let's get back up there. We've got quite a few comments in there. I'm not sure whose comments in there. I'm just going to jump ahead here. Sorry if I missed some of your comments. What else? Hexotter says, I wrecked myself on Icosa testnet. Bought at the top, says Hexotter. Oh, that's sad. Yes, you have a V2 Icosa set, man. You sent me some, yeah. I think I sold it, Brennan, or I staked it on our, because I did my video yesterday on Icosa. I may have staked it all. I think that's what I did. My baby, only 2 million coins since human healer. Yeah. 11-cent Texan coin would be cool, says Briz. It would. I'm not into the political coin, to be honest, says Hexoddle. Yep. You're either in it or you're not. It's a donation coin. The first, was it the first? First donation coin, endowment coin on the blockchain. Yeah. I got a little for what if it does a 1000x, says Briz. Nice work. Whoop whoop, says Brennan. What else we got going in there? Bob Ross says, I'm not worried about the political side, just scraping interest. Yeah, so you can get involved in that or not. So you're going to be able to stake. That's the truth. Too many third-party tokens, in my humble opinion, says Hexoddle. I agree with you, Hexoddle. I think, there's particular political causes for that. But we've got, so many tokens out there. It's crazy stuff. That's why you got to get your T-shares as your base. You really should have T-shares, as your base. And obviously you're going to get, cool stuff like airdrops and Hedron and things like that. But yeah, all the rest of it's all just speculative stuff, in terms of that. So cool. Only focus on the main hex and closest to it. Dumped all PLS at 4269. So I think that's probably a good move. Sarah Hedron never minted or bought only claims. It's Hexoddle. Keep it simple, no trading. Yep. 100% Hex, 100% stake, sacrifice, just chilling. Nice one, Hexoddle. I like that. Jean-François Boxer in house, man. Have you heard about the PSN? If so, what do you think about that? I haven't. I looked at it, but I haven't managed to. So that's a Zen's one. I started watching the video, but I never got to finish it. So I don't know anything about it at the stage. I did go to look at that, but I've been packing in so much into today. It's been crazy. We'll try and check that out again. You should have done the PLSX ink poll. I know, Brennan. I know. I got smashed, but I was doing tutorials, Brennan. I was doing tutorials, so I wasn't really diversifying my portfolio. I was just trying to go into the PLSX poll because everyone loves that. Everyone loves those polls. I did it for the team. Maxi and waiting for teams, says Hexoddle. Yeah, I agree. Seems so odd a Conrad lost his mind, says Bob Wells. I don't know. I haven't watched the video. I only just started watching it. So I have a huge respect for Conrad. He's done so much for the community. He is, so I have no idea. I'll have to watch the video and I'll see what it says, see what he says about whatever he's doing there. He's not the only one. Silvertooth launched a token. I think it's going to be free airdrop to people. So he's doing something around there. As you know, I want to keep away from myself personally. I mean, people can do whatever they want. That's part of our crypto is about freedom. So people just do whatever they want, within the law, meaning of the law. But it's sometimes challenging laws can be important, but not on this channel. All right. So what else? Much cheaper to buy Hedron than mint, says Bob Wells, and buy the dips, says Rothko. I don't want Pulse Bitcoin, to be honest, says Hexoddle. Well, that's coming up. We're going to see. It's all speculative. We're going to see how that plays. Hex is the main game, right? Hex is the main game. T-share rate's only going up and to the right. The one thing that we talk about every single day on this channel, getting T-shares going out harder and harder and harder. We see the wallet numbers growing, the stake is growing, so everything is heading in the right direction. We've got so much good stuff coming. What else have we got going on there? Bob in house there, so no gas savings, but some scroll and click savings, says Bob, the guy. We've got some terrible things. Yeah, try to report those messages if you're a moderator, like excellent choice, because I just don't want them in the chat for when people are coming through later on, watching it after the live show, having these, spam bots, especially with these, adult things because we are a family channel. I try to keep it keep them all off the chat as much as possible. Bam. I heard Kinetic say today that that Discord Syndicate was a family channel. I'm pretty sure it is during his live stream, but the rest of the time it's not. It's more of an adult channel. What else is fine? Kate Figure says, hope so, mate, but I'm happy with my Hex, so why risk it? True that his token is trading but can't sell it on V3 because of a bug in the code. Oh, no way. Oh, I did not know that. Only V2 selling works. Oh, okay. What do you guys call it? You called it something Zen, something PZen. Let me pull it up. I'll pull it up. People asking about it. I'll pull it up. Let's have a look. PZen. I think I can find it. Let's hope I find PZen. Up there. So we've got V2 and V3. So the V3 is not working. The V2 is working. Okay. Let's have a look here. Pull it up here. Sorry, when I pull up these windows, they don't have. Oh yeah, it has auto. It's got auto. Auto's not working on there. We've got log. We'll put an auto log. We'll put auto log on there. Take the log off there. Sorry, I've got my gimbal in the way. I can't see the thing. All right, so that's on the log there, and we got here 0.08 of a cent. It's now at just over 0.2 of a cent. So that's pretty nice gains straight out of the gate. Shame about the code issue though. So that is the PZN USDC. Okay, cool. What's the market cap? The market cap $2 million. Okay, that's pretty similar to Floki. Floki is about that same market cap. Liquidity 470k in the main pair on V2. Okay, cool. What's the total supply? 880,000 PCN. I have known nothing about it, so I can't say what. I don't even know what it's for. What's it for? Is it just speculative or is this the meme coin? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I was going to watch the video. I started watching it, but I had to stop it. I'll watch it after the live stream probably. Cool. All right. Nice. Thanks for highlighting that one. Generally, I don't like looking at coins live on the air. You know, just the way I do it on my channel. And so look, we're going to jump through some of those. Get out of there. Get into that. Exodus says, look at David Feather's video about it. Is that about PZen? You mean Exodus? V3 working, says Briz. V2 not working yet. Cool. Floki says human healer. You keep shilling Floki, the human healer. I was hoping Pulse Dodge would reach $10 this week, so I'm not sure now anyone got predictions. Well, the staking's still coming, Cape Fergus. So I don't think I still think it's in the lineup. Exodus says no, V3 can only buy, not sell. Okay, V2 pool though is working on both sides. V3 can only buy, not sell. Okay, cool. I got not a single sell on V3 PZ. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Anyway, it's outside of the core charts that we cover for the most part. So cool. All right, let us jump away. We got ETH at 2,000. We got that during the live stream. I was hoping that we'd get the 87 cents during the live stream. We haven't hit that though. We got Hedron at 2,900. They're both all just pulled back just a tad since we started the live stream. We got Maximus at 12.5, almost 12.6 cents, and Pulse Dodge Coin there at $7.30. But you see the uptrend is still intact. You can see in the chart the uptrend is still intact on this chart, unless it breaks down this candle here. It's still got two other supports there in terms of its long-term V. You can see that there. It was overbought here. It's just traded off here, and this is what we've seen in these other charts actually. You know, the Maxi that's in overbought territory, and of course that's linked with the Hex there. We've got the Hedron there, also in overbought territory. And so some people are talking about can it lose another zero by the time 2 weeks? Well, you never know. We could get this sort of stuff carry on, right? We had these two big charts, but it's not going to hold up there, right? It's not going to hold up there. I don't see it. Even with the staking coming in, which is the main thing, you get all that volume off the market. We don't even know how much is going to go in there. And of course, we know that markets can just sell off anyway, even with staking. So yeah, staking does help long term to get the velocity of crypto down, but that's a long term theme, not a short term theme. Look, Bob Wells says it's a beautiful thing. I started my Hex journey at 18 cents. Drew says monthly stakes for 15 years, baby, plus some extras for good measure. Nice one there, Briz. Sounds like you got the perfect setup, man. That's great news. All right, so cool. We're coming up to an hour and 45. And we've got 50 people in the house. Hey, welcome everybody, 50 people from around the world. Let us know in the chat where you're from. You know how I like to do that every so often. Let us know what part of the world you are from at the moment. Cool. And let's see where we're up to. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell. Yeah, we're heading up, looking not too bad. All right. What's that? Past $10 PLSD, only whale's going to play, says XR. Yeah. Well, it's the only way you're going to get up to there. If it does break out on the $10, it's got to get up to there. But then, when you've got all these other charts pumping, people, will sell down PLSD. It's kind of the first one you're going to sell down, but like Hedron was, and of course, people will transfer it into some of that, especially Hex on the move. People maybe they don't want to miss out on Hex. If they see Hex going up and up and up, maybe they think that's the relatively cheaper token to get, which is probably the case, although not investment advice. Human Healer says only 2 million coins, dude. Yeah, I did look at that earlier, Human Healer, with the limited number of coins. I don't know if it's 2 million, though, is it? I thought it was 5 million on the Pulse Flaky. I thought it was 5 million, not 2 million. Regular folks ain't buying an $10 Dogecoin. What else we got there? Okay, figures. I have 10 and 15 year stakes, and now I have stake ending every single month. Nice. Canada baby, says Bob Wells. Human Healers, you're pumping that. PLSF just came out of nowhere, Human Healer, but you're pumping it like it's been around for a while. I appreciate that you want it to go up, but it's PLSD's actually got a narrative. It's actually been around. It's got probably got 20 times more people on it. Jean Francis says New Caledonia here. Hey, Jean, great. New Caledonia, beautiful. Nice Cape. Yeah. Excellent choice says I'm out. Excellent choice. Hey, see you next time, excellent choice. What else have we got? Is PLSF an airdrop or FOMO and only? I don't know. I didn't even know how you participate. Human Healer, how did the people participate in that? Let's have a quick look. We'll have one more look at the PLSF. Let's have a look on that. One more look on this one. I'm pretty sure it had more than that. So it's at 42 cents at the moment. It's already had a pretty good run though, back down from 73 cents. Got market cap of 2.1 million. There is currently 481,000 in this particular pool. How many tokens all up? 5 million. So it wasn't 2 million. I'm sure it wasn't 2 million. I looked at this earlier. It was 5 million. It's got 911 holders. So that is the case there, 511. And of course, we compare that to Pulse Dodge coin and have a look at their holders. They've got 16,400. So yeah, it's like I said, about 20 times more. 5 million there. So cool. All right. I don't know how this got clones. I don't know how that played out on that one. Maybe it was two existing holders. I don't know. All right, cool. Let's jump away. We'll definitely keep an eye on the Floki, but that's probably where we lie at this stage. All right, so 12.57 cents. Nice. I might add it to my another list of meme coin tabs. All right, cool. Let's wrap up. We're going to an hour 45. I think it's probably a good place to wrap up. What do you guys reckon? The markets have just softened just a little bit in the last, say, half an hour. And we've got Hex at just under 6.6 cents. We've got Hedron at 2,942. And, of course, we've got Maxi at 12.6 cents. PLSD at $7.30. And BTC at 2,000, which was the highlight as well with everything else. So very, very cool. And we've got Icosa coming up within the next 2 days, so maybe a day and a half away now. It's definitely getting closer. Very cool. I think we've got a couple more comments. We got Ramos. Hey from the Alps. Hey Ramirez. Good to see you from the Alps there. What else there? Yeah, so much garbage, says Hexotter. Yeah, you got to be careful with the tokens that you speculate on. Obviously, we're a maxi channel, so you know it's Hex Pulsechain when it comes out. Obviously, we like the derivative products, Maximus, Icosa, Hedron, those sort of things. And then past that, you're starting to get into speculative plays. So yeah, this starts to that's the sort of speculative part. We do like talking about that, but you know, we'll get there. Miles of Crypto says, I know we're green and we're pumping, but Richard says the bottom is 11K and we're in a dead cat bounce like last cycle. I didn't agree. The question is if Hex will fall with it up until launch. Yeah, well, the point of this is the fact that we have a huge window of opportunity at the moment up until 25th September. So that's the narrative. After that, at this point in here, once we get into September, we need to reassess what the forward picture looks like. But at the moment, looking very good in this window of opportunity. So that's the narrative there. Already thought about what you're saying there quite a bit before I did that. Yeah, so he's still holding on to that. He was actually countered that though. We got another video where he was actually telling his friends to buy in, but then he's also talking about the markets pulling back still down 11K. So there's a little bit of confusion on there. Maybe just be an issue of timing. But yeah, right. Thank you, says Human Hill. Hey, you're welcome. It's all for fun, but just don't get wrecked. Yeah. If there's certain I always say, 95% in the really golden product, which is Richard Art products. That's my opinion, not investment advice. Then maybe 5% in these other kind of speculative plays. Okay. It's kind of where you want to keep your assets allocated. You're trying to make money and not get wrecked. Remember, so if you're gambling all the time on speculative projects, then it only takes one of those projects to rug pull to fail to you buy at the top. It doesn't take much to get wrecked. 54 in the chat, only 42 likes. Tap the like button, people. Absolutely. Yeah, cool. Human Healer, Pulse app. Yeah, I'm not going to look at that today, but feel free to jump in. Maybe tomorrow, Human Healer, we can look at a few more of those little PLS meme coins. Paul O'Shea in the house there. Hello, Superman. I haven't been here for a live stream. I know, Paul O'Shea. It's been a while since I've seen you for a few weeks due to work. All good, Paul. Great to see you in the chat, man. And welcome back. Very, very cool. Human Healer says, got them all. Meme season, says Healer. Okay, cool. That's cool. Well done to you, man. Hexol says, who's buying ETH over 2K? Raise your hand. I'm not. I put my hand up. I'm not buying it. I'm just kidding. Kate Figure in House of the Super Sticker, $4.99. Woohoo! I appreciate that. Big bow down for the Super Sticker. Hey, Kate Figure, always appreciate your support, big time. Lots of man hugs, Megan hugs. Is that the word? I don't know. I'm trying to make you all rich, lol, says Human. Hey, you're speculating, Human Healer. You're speculating. That's what you're doing. So we're already in the rich ones. We're already doing the rich hard tokens. We already know what we're doing. So speculation, we've all done speculation. But like I say, this is about actually making probabilistic money, not speculative gambling money, which a lot of those meme coins are just speculative gambling money. All right, thanks, Hexodal. Woohoo! Poor Hexkins. No, rich Hexkins. Hexodal in there. I prefer Cat's PLSX, Cat coin. Says Hexodal. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Cat's coins, they do pretty well. Thanks, Superman. Great stream as always. I appreciate that, Cat Figure. And yeah, I'm probably going to try and look for that video that Brazology gave me earlier and watch that later on tonight. You having Chinese and sci-fi tonight? I think I will be, Brendan. I think I will be. I think you've caught me good there. It is Saturday night, and that's normally what I do, Chinese and sci-fi. Randy was also saying he liked that more token from Trayvon. Yeah, I haven't really talked about much about that because obviously we're more of a maxi channel here. But I do follow Trayvon, and he has designed several products, as we all know. I might check it out. Maybe I'll check it out and see how that's going on there. In fact, let's have a little look at it now. Since we've been looking at a few, speculative assets. Let's see. I guess it's more. Is it more USD? Does it have much volume in it? I guess it's one of these. Got to get the right one, right? $1.79. This one here has got some weird stuff here. More $1.74. V2, V3. It's got which got liquidity. There's not much liquidity in the thing. There's hardly anything in it. It's crazy. Are you serious? Is that real? Is there only that much liquidity in that 99,000? Are you serious? You can hardly take this serious then. 37 million market cap. Okay. I was a little bit shocked by that. So look at the contract. 21 million more. I guess is the right one. I'm assuming it's the right one. It's the only one that came up. So cool. Okay. The market's pretty volatile though. Look at that. Ouchie. Yeah, not. I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would be entering it myself. But you know, it's probably just one of Randy's speculative plays. Is probably what he likes about it. I haven't actually looked at the tokenomics or anything. What else we got there? Brennan says, I'm having pizza and footy tonight, says Brennan. Nice. Gabriel says, we'll go for a ruby later today, but hot or mild, says Catfigure. Nice. A ruby. PLSD was a free airdrop. This was not the same. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so PLSD was an airdrop, the hexagons, and all these other ones are just clones and copies. They're speculative. But we wish you well. We wish you well there, Human Healer. You know, it's not like we don't wish you well, but let's separate out stuff that's speculative from our golden plated Richard Hart tokens and the ecosystem that's been built around it. They're very different things. So yeah. Sorry, Superman, I didn't mean to go longer, says Bob Wells. Yeah, I was actually going to wrap up, but here we go. That's all good. Bob Leguy says, too many tokens. I'm staying to not even GAF about the free claims almost, says Bob Leguy. Yeah. Hey, but as long as the free money is safe, then it's not too bad. But Hex is the bomb and Pulsechain is the bomb. That's where the big X's are coming on. There's nothing going to be as big as this coming up in the future. It's going to be the biggest thing on the crypto planet as we take over crypto. We see one interview after another. Richard's, BitBoy to the Wolf of Wall Street. You can see these things just ticking off, right? Tick, 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 tick. It's going to be so good. Ouchie market, says Rocket Mob. Yeah. Now, two basic principles in crypto for those that are not familiar is that you want to have a very good probability of success with the crypto that you're investing in. And number two, the timing. The timing is always the most difficult thing to work out. Those are the two things. But of course, that's why we took a maxi channel for Richard Hart projects. It's not that you shouldn't play a little bit in other areas, because obviously crypto is full of a lot of fun, a lot of different cryptos coming out. But the fact is that you really need to go for the golden products. And there's very few in crypto. Out of the tens of thousands of crypto, there's a very, very tiny small amount. And of course, Richard Hart is building out those ultimate ones. It really is amazing. We've seen a lot of the other ones that were pump and dumpers, the Celsiuses, the Voyagers, and everything else. You see what happens there. At the moment, there's a bit of a speculative play on, but that's you got to be in the safe stuff. Bluegrass, Lowell finally made it. I'll rewind it though. Says Bluegrass. Hey, Bluegrass, good to see you in the house. DB Cooper has also landed as well. I was going to wrap up here. We come up on 2 hours, and we can thank Bob for that. Bob, I got you, man. Yeah, Bob. All right. When Pulse says DB, we're one day closer. One day closer, DB. One day closer. Richard Hart says hopefully soon. And this video today, hopefully soon. And of course, this was his update that he did. I'm not going to play it because it's only a little bit of part of it, but that's what he did on the Wolf of Wall Street. Neil says, late to the show, back from holes. Did I miss anything over the past few weeks? Hey, we've had a few people come in today that have been away for the last couple of weeks, so it's good to see Neil. Lots has happened. Check out all the videos on the channel, man. I've been doing pretty regular updates. I did probably 4 videos today. So lots, maybe even 5 today. It's been pretty busy. PLSD has been a good airdrop. Price will sit there for a year or two, says Brennan. Yeah, I still think it's going to make a break higher with the staking coming up. So I think that narrative's still in play, and also the chart still looks pretty good too. All right, let me just close down a few of these things. I'm going to close down this. We've got Hex at 6.55 cents. We've got Hedron at 2953. We're going to close down that too. We've got the launch of Icosa on the 15th of August at 0 UTC time, or 8 p.m. on Sunday Eastern time, United States. That's cool. That is the summary there. So make sure you know that off by heart if you're participating. But you can watch my step-by-step video that I did yesterday on the channel. That was shared by Alex as well on his channel, and it got a huge amount of views and a huge amount of likes. So big thanks to everybody for that. Hopefully it was helpful. That is the Icosa dApp, which you're going to need to integrate with, but it's going to be on the Ethereum blockchain, remember. We've been playing around with this on the Pulsechain testnet just as a tester. This is going to go live, and man, it's going to be fireworks. Theoretically, this should launch when I'm doing my first live stream, I think. I think that's the timing Therefore, I should be able to cover it straight away on our live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, there we are. And we've got Maxi at 12.56 cents. That's pretty much how we roll here. Looking bullish all around pretty much. Let's see how we get on when I do my next live stream tomorrow. How about that? We're coming up to 2 hours. It's going to be fun. All right. I hate it when I leave comments on when I'm looking at charts. Sir, please say today, sir. One day closer, DB. One day closer. Will Hex make 7 cents soon? I was hoping so, David. I was hoping that was going to do it on this live stream. We're at 6.6. We got to 6.85. We got so close. Here is 7 cents up here. We got so close. Didn't happen on a live stream. I was going to really excited about that. Cal says, how do you work out your average buy in on HSI? Trying to work out which one to use on buyback, in my opinion. I would put it in the spreadsheet and work out how much it costs you. Buying on HSI, trying to work out which one to use to buy back on. Sometimes your share rate may be irrelevant too, but you pretty much get one Hedron per average buy-in on HSI, trying to work it out. Well, whatever you bought your Hex at and you're putting into the HSI, you just need to know what that cost you. And then what you're going to try and sell it at in terms of, you don't know what the market price is going to be of Icosa, so there's a lot of speculation on it. That's probably the way I put that. People are typically not going to sell their, a rational market would say that people are not typically going to sell their Icosa they get from HSI stakes at less than what their HSI was, right? But then after that, you're at market prices, and Icosa is going to be scarce, so who knows what the price could really moon, but it could be extremely volatile, and some people may make losses straight out of the gate. So we'll be find out. It's going to be fun. Let's hope so. It's David says, Brennan. Granddad says, I love a little dance that BitBoy did. He really does love Richard, says Granddad. Nice one. Yeah, it was pretty cool, actually. It was kind of weird seeing Richard in the BitBoy studio. I don't know if you guys thought it was a bit weird, but hey, it was cool. It was cool. I'm in the same boat with PLSD, hanging on for sure, says Great White. RH has been on fire since he's come home, says Wookie. He has. He's looking really good, actually. I think it's been probably a good thing to catch up with his mum and look after his mum and stuff. Do the bidet, as it were. We're in big base certs coming up soon. We're wrapping up in about a minute and a half. Bluegrass says, Superman is a content creating beast. Want to know what's going on? Just check his vids. That's true, Bluegrass. I mean, pretty up to date with those. I figured out why we're not in rush to cash in with such low supply. I think it's long-term play. Just wrapping up. We've got a couple more comments in here. If you have 50 sandbags tied to the outside of the Hex rocket, it's going to have an effect. Everyone and their mother trying to ride the cocktails. Yeah. Just remember, Hex is all about T-shares. Now, if you haven't checked out Hex, check out hex.com. If you're new to Hex or you're wondering what we're talking about, and you can check on all the details in here and all the extra information at the top. You can also check out how to buy 4 simple steps, and you can join the bagwagon there. And of course, you just never know. You might get some airdrops and other things in the future. We've been pretty lucky so far. It really is cool. And of course, Pulsechain is coming. You need a copy on the Pulsechain. So it's a 2-for-1 at the moment. And the price of Hex is currently at 6.5 cents on the market. So pretty much you're getting, 3.25 cents for each Hex. Superman is a true beacon to the community, says DB. I appreciate that, DB. Kate Figure says, I believe Pulse will launch this month. Does anyone else agree, says Kate Figure? Well, I don't know about this month, but September is certainly looking attractive there, Kate Figure. But if it does launch this month, that would be just before PulseCon. So, that'd be a pretty good call. Maybe I should do another Pulsechain, a guess thing, because we've got our sheet still running, right? That Pulsechain guesses still on the spreadsheet. All right, an hour and 59. I think we're coming up to 2 hours. I think we've got to wrap up. I know there's a few more people here than there was before, but peace out, party people. Yeah, DJ, I think you're right. Let's peace out on this one. Let's play it out. We're going to rock on Power City Core. It's funky and it's good. So let's play it. All right. Peace out. Bye for now. Take care. Catch you guys tomorrow. 2 more live streams. Rock on. Check out all the cool videos on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. And if you want to join this channel as a supporter, hit the join button. We've got PulseCons, Hexkins, Richard Hart Club. Go for gold and get into our Discord. Links in the video description. Away we go. All right. Let's play it out. Bam. Peace.
Good
How
to
are
see
you?
you. Nice to meet you. Yeah,
Pleasure to meet you.
as well.
How's it going? Look at the bling.
Yeah.
Flexing.
Oh,
Hard
yeah.
flexing.
You know he did the watch for me.
Man. So what's in here? What's this?
Show us.
Maybe we should find out who you are first. Tell me about you, man.
I'm Art Oracle. I really enjoy everything you've ever done here to
You
get
Hexagon?
us going.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hexagon.
Hexagon big time.
Nice, man.
Oh, yeah.
Why'd you get in?
Why did I get in? Because you had the best. You absolutely had the best. I did my research, man.
Nice, man.
I was a Bell Labs researcher for 30 years.
That's
I
amazing.
knew exactly what I wanted.
Oh, the frame. My God. That's beautiful. That's really great. That is exactly the style that I love, man. Sparkly,
Yeah.
wealthy, rich, high contrast.
Exactly.
Diamond
You
studded.
hit it, man.
Diamond
Totally
Yeah,
hit it.
studded
gold everywhere,
gold.
mountains of gold everywhere there.
I gotta say, it's pretty cool that someone would get in a private jet, have an amazing piece of art commissioned by apparently an extremely famous artist. You know, I hear that he knows 6 presidents and he's
Yeah,
on the
dude.
board of directors of some fancy stuff. Tell me the idea. How'd you get the idea?
But the ones that is really like dedicated, have discipline and passion for what they do, they become very successful like you. So this is really, symbolize and epitomize, success in such a big way.
I love it, dude.
It's you.
Thank you, man.
My
Thank you so
pleasure,
much.
man.
It's sick.
Great, I'm
It's
so
really
happy
sick.
that Arthur commissioned me to do that.
Nice. Ooh. Yeah, look at that.
For inviting us. And
Thank you, man.
amazing, yeah. Thank
Hey,
you so much.
anybody that wants to come on a jet and bring amazing art to me, I'm welcoming them. What a great and wonderful thing.